We know that those who are coming behind us, we know that those who want to look after their parents, we know that those who might face their own health struggles, they will now have the incredible benefit of living in the Commonwealth of Virginia, where we recognize the importance of paid family and medical leave. And I want to thank all of the members of the General Assembly who worked on this bill, who voted for this bill, who supported this bill, who spoke about it at town halls or with their communities, who did advocacy with small businesses and large businesses, with community members, to make sure that everyone really understood what it is that we're trying to do here in the Commonwealth. And that's create a competitive advantage for smaller businesses that want to ensure their employees have access to paid family and medical leave. And to large employers who are leading by example and waiting for others to follow suit. And for people who have faced the challenge of going back to work earlier than they are ready, or leaving a sick child in a hospital, or sick parent in a hospital because they had to in order to make those bills and those payments. Thank you for helping to make sure that people understand why this matters so much. And to Senator Boysko and Delegate Sewell, thank you for believing in something so passionately, so fiercely, so completely, that you have worked for years. And Delegate Sewell, I think you are an example for so many. You work on something and, well, when you just don't see the votes there, you go make yourself one of the voters. That is a way to force the General Assembly to take a vote on something you advocate for by becoming a member of said body in the first place. But I want to thank you not just for your advocacy, not just for your extraordinary work on this bill, but because you have been so focused on making sure that it is a bill that we can see successfully implemented, a bill where small businesses who might have a little bit of nervousness, or large businesses that might have sorry I keep looking at you too, but any of the businesses who might have a little bit of nervousness about this changing landscape, working together to make sure the clarity is there, making sure that when our wonderful Secretary of Labor leads the way in putting out some of the regulations related to this, that the landscape will be clear, the bill will be law, and the lives of Virginians will be changed. And so thank you for believing in something so deeply, and thank you for delivering, not just for the people that you serve in your districts, but for the entirety of the Commonwealth. And Abby, thank you for sharing your story. I'm grateful that you are putting a spotlight on exactly what happens and that you are using your story to ensure that other new parents into the future have an entirely different experience. And to David and Monica, thank you for making clear that paid family and medical leave is common sense policy for big business and small businesses. And this has really been an exciting time here in the Commonwealth. I'm excited that 2 weeks ago, we marked 100 days in office, and during my time, my short time as governor, it's been incredible to see what it is that we can do that creates real impact. And today, we're doing two very important things. We're empowering millions of Virginians with the security, dignity, and peace of mind they deserve, and we are giving small and mid-sized businesses a new way to recruit talented people to their workforce. Whether you punch a time card, swipe a badge, or work primarily for tips, you will be able to take up to 12 weeks of paid leave to address serious health needs for you and your family. And more than 3 million Virginians who previously lacked access to paid family leave will have the ability to care for a loved one, to recover from a serious illness, or to welcome a new child without sacrificing their pay or without ending that time with additional credit card debt. Because no one should have to choose between spending time with their newborn and paying their bills. No one should have to drain their savings or fall behind on rent. because their child gets sick, and no one should be forced to return to work while facing a serious illness. And I know that these are the challenges that so many Virginians and communities across our Commonwealth are facing right now, especially those who are both caring for aging parents and raising young children of their own, all while balancing the demands of a career. The paid family and medical leave, it's not just good for families, it's good for businesses too, because Virginia's economic success has always come from two core priorities: supporting working families and making sure that companies can thrive, employers can thrive in our Commonwealth. When workers have the stability and strong financial footing, businesses are better able to attract and retain talented employees, reduce turnover, and build a stronger, more reliable workforce. And this law helps level the playing field for small and mid-sized employers across our Commonwealth. Right now, large companies are able to use generous leave packages as a valuable recruiting tool, often offering benefits that a family-owned company in Northern Virginia or a small manufacturing company in the Shenandoah Valley or anywhere else across the Commonwealth couldn't match. And that gap costs smaller employers talented workers every day. And this law helps balance that equation. I know this will be a lifeline for Virginia-grown businesses, and that's part of the reason that Virginians from across our Commonwealth see this new law as a good thing. According to one recent poll, more than 80% of Virginians support establishing this type of program. It's the type of consensus that doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't happen by accident. It reflects a shared understanding that the economy works better when workers are not forced to choose between their paychecks and their health. And it shows that it doesn't matter where you live or what your line of work is. We all recognize the need to support workers, families, small businesses, those who make our Commonwealth a better place to start a family, create a career, and build a business. This is common sense policy, and today is a step forward for so many of our neighbors. So I would like to invite some of our partners who help make this happen, join us on stage as we get to the part everyone's waiting for, which is the bill signing.
Squeeze on in, everybody. Getting close.
Does that work? Yep. Okay.
Here we go. Signs.
First in the South. All right. Ooh, we got S2 first. Hi.
Hey, guys.
How are you? Hi.
Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah.
How old are you? 8 years old?
How old are you, sweetheart?
She's 5. Is she your sister? Oh, you are a very kind brother.
Garland.
Hello. How are you?
What started this whole thing?
Oh my goodness, ma'am.
10 years ago.
Wow. I think if we can get you, Miss Garland, right here.
Next to Brianna.
Yes, ma'am.
Of course.
Come around to Brianna.
Yes.
Careful, careful.
I'm the one that started this. No, I can't think of it. Let me see what I can do.
I can't hear you.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on in. There we are.
Now we meet.
Yeah.
I'm on your advisory board too. Just let you know. You're welcome.
All right. All right, so we are going to start, because it was on